Say that I am a humble child of God before you, and I feel unworthy to be here once again being blessed by Benjamin and his family. I had three reoccurring thoughts that I kept reflecting on when I think about Benjamin, Shelley, Graylin, and Ben. And the first one is that big gifts do come in little packages, and don't you ever forget it. I know most of you all knew Benjamin for his lifetime, and I only knew him for a short time, but he was one big gift to me in one little small package. I think about the first time I met him, and that was when I went down to the clinic at Children's Hospital, and he was in clinic getting chemotherapy. His mama Shelley was sitting there with him, and all he could talk about was, "Where's my daddy and my tater tots?" This is a child getting pumped full of chemotherapy, and I'm here to tell you, if you've had any experience with cancer, chemotherapy is not a pleasant journey. But all he could think about is, "Where's my daddy and my tater tots?" That was the beginning, and then the next time I saw him was on Snow Day, what's come to be known as Benjamin's Snow Day. I saw him with that twinkle in his eye. As ill as he was still giving commands and orders to throw snowballs, Mama and Graylin, at each other. And I want a snowman built now, while his daddy stood behind him with all the pumps and all the tubes and the wheelchair to make sure orders were followed out correctly. Another reoccurring thought that I have is God's timing in Benjamin's story. I received a phone call from a lady named Angie Adams in Dothan, Alabama. And she told me about a family that she didn't know, but she had heard through the grapevine that the Pomeroy family was back in Birmingham and Benjamin was ill again with leukemia. Would I go down and pay a visit to Children's Hospital? I immediately stopped everything I was doing, got in my car, and went to Children's, and that's where I first met them in clinic. The next thing I get is an email from Angie Adams in Dothan, Alabama, where she simply states, "You're not going to believe this. He doesn't want to make a snowman or have a snowball fight. He wants to make a snow angel. Can it snow in Birmingham?" Well, I don't know about y'all, but I grew up in this state, and we don't get a whole lot of snow here. So I went home and sat on the sofa with my husband, Michael, only to say, "Where can we find snow? Benjamin Pomeroy wants snow." And from there, it was Benjamin and God, all in God's timing, that made Benjamin Pomeroy's Snow Day happen in Children's Hospital of Birmingham, Alabama. Little did Benjamin know that his Snow Day, his story, would make national news, that his story would cover from all four corners of our states, that he would bring people together from all over this country, and that his mama's snow angel in the snow would make picture of the day on yahoo.com. Little did he know. So I ask you, well, let me first say, obviously Benjamin believed in angels. So let me ask you, do you believe in angels? Hebrews 1:14. All the angels are spirits who serve God and are sent to help those who will receive salvation. Angels are in today, if you will. There are books about encounters with angels, jewelry designs that symbolize angelic protection, and popular catchphrases claiming that friends are angels without wings. Back in Jesus' day, people were as intrigued by the mystery of angelic beings as they are today. After Jesus' death, there is even some speculation that Jesus wasn't really God, but instead a powerful angel sent from heaven. The unknown author of Hebrews wanted to set the record straight by putting angels and Jesus in their proper place. He began by tying together Old Testament verses that talk about Jesus. Scriptures where God declared his Son equal to him in position as King and Lord. Then the author explained the purpose of angels in God's plan of creation as servants of both God and the people who believe in God. Throughout Scripture, angels have served as messengers, guardians, and comforters.